You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news today, panic in PDP as Dan Orbih speaks on governors dumping the party over failed leadership. According to a report by Symphony on Monday, October 6, 2025, in a frank and passionate statement, Dan Orbih, a prominent chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has raised serious outcomes and concerns over what he described as a deepening leadership crisis within the party. Speaking during an interview featured by Symphony YouTube channel, Orbih lamented the current state of affairs in the PDP, warning that the party's continued survival depends on decisive reforms and genuine leadership renewal. According to Orbih, the PDP, once the dominant political force in Nigeria's democracy, has gradually lost its internal cohesion and ideological direction. He expressed dismay that for the first time in the history of the party, sitting governors and founding members are leaving in droves due to what he called a failure of leadership. Orbih emphasized that the ongoing exodus of key figures was a reflection of a deeper problem that can no longer be ignored. There is no doubt that PDP is going through a leadership crisis both at the national level, our state, and several other states. Orbih said, "Let us not deceive ourselves. For the first time in the history of our great party, we have elected governors and founding members leaving this party every day for one simple reason: failure of leadership." He went further to challenge current leaders of the PDP to show evidence of providing direction and guidance necessary to rebuild the party based on the vision of its founding fathers. "I challenge anybody in this party to tell us whether the leadership as it is today has actually given direction to this party so that we can continue to build on the foundation of the founding fathers of this party," he stated. Orbih commented that Orbih's comments have reignited public debates about the future of the party, as political analysts note that internal disunity and lack of strategic leadership could weaken the party's chances ahead of the 2027 general elections. Many within the opposition believe that urgent reconciliation, internal reforms, and credible leadership are essential to the PDP hopes to regain if the PDP hopes to regain its status as a strong and united political force in Nigeria. These are comments made by Dan Orbih, a chieftain of People's Democratic Party, and his major concern has a lot to do with the way governors who are elected on the platform of PDP are seriously dumping the party over failed leadership, and they are not doing it in trickles, they are doing it in droves, and that is what calls for concern as far as he is concerned. And he made mention of the fact that the major reason for that happening is because of leadership failure. And if you look at the point, leadership failure on a holistic manner in a general view in Nigeria, if you trace our situation from 1960 till date, I think that is the bane of our environment, of our society: leadership failure. When you put those who happen to lack the understanding when it comes to leadership in power, of course there's going to be a lot of chaos, because these are people who don't understand the purpose for which they are placed there in the first place. Because there is a popular saying that when the purpose of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. And since 1960 till date, we have been seeing abuse of power. And many people just find themselves in the place of power. For example, they are going Rosie of this world. He never thought he would be there anyway, but they struck. In 1966, there was a coup, and then he came in. Then again, the General Yakubu Gowon of this world too, yes, there was, a retaliation, and then they want someone to be there. It's still by sheer chance or providence. Go and find themselves there. And these are people who are not prepared for leading the nation. And we are not surprised that we're seeing leadership failure. And after that, again, coup upon coup upon coup, he keep coming in. The one left, a Murtala Mohammed came, and then an Obasanjo came, a military leader. Then after that, we came back to democracy. And yet, too, the Shehu Shagaris of this world, too, it seems as if they don't understand their onions. And before you know what is happening, the Buharis of this world came in again to boot them out. Then the Babangida of this world also came. And if you look at this leadership succession in quote now, based on, democracy here, military coup d'etat often happening, and we've been seeing that there have been failures and failures and failures, because many new things emerge when new leader emerge, and we see the way they mismanage the opportunity. Look at the time of oil boom that we're even, you know, lending money to, World Bank and things like that. And now Nigeria is now going back to the same World Bank or other countries to lend money. And you also see the time when the Babangida came, they had to come in with the so-called structural adjustment program, devaluation of naira. And what do we have today now? We are grappling with it and fighting and wanting. We got to a point that we don't understand even the exact value of our naira again until a Tinubu came in. So we got to that point because of leadership failure. And fast track to 99, the Obasanjo came in trying to give us leadership. Someone who has been lending money before now is now going to Paris Club to beg for pardon, to waive some of our debts and things like that. Why do we find ourselves in that level? It's a result of leadership failure. And it is the same failure that trickles down even to the local government area. And where did it even come from? We can see here from the party, the PDP. Even a chieftain can say that there is leadership failure. And as a result of that, those who are supposed to be the pillars of the party are leaving. In fact, for Mr. Dan Orbih, it's not only governors that are leaving. Former vice president has left, former senator had left, former senate president too had left. These are people who can financially support the party. These are people we can even say they are the real owners in code now, or stakeholders of the party. Now, if the stakeholders are leaving, what do you think will remain? It's going to remain a skeleton. No wonder that Ayo Fayose, who's also one of the chieftain, a former governor, on the same platform of PDP, has said that that party is in carcass, is no more active, is no more alive. No wonder, and another person is saying that even the soul of the party is even in the hand of only one person, the FCT minister. I think they need to go back and to the drawing table and correct the leadership failure, not only at party level, even Nigeria as a whole. Keep liking our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like and please share.